the stock market is for everybody. It is not just for bankers. It is not for a select few. It is not for the millionaires or the billionaires. With your 10,000 naira, with your 100,000 naira, with your 50,000, with your 500,000, you can start investing even today. You don't need to wait until you have millions of money. You can just make it like a regular, consistent payment, whereby if you're a salary earner or you're a business person, you can say, okay, every week I want to invest 10,000-20,000 into the stock market. Hello everyone, thanks for clicking on this video today. So I've been away for quite some time, so even that was away, I still had a lot of people emailing me, lots and lots of questions. People wanted to know how they're going to do this, how they're going to do that, and all of that. Some people I even took on a one-on-one, even while being sick. That's how important what I'm doing is to me. Just making sure that increase your earning power. I mean, if you can earn $100, you can earn 200, you can earn 300, whichever ways and means I know how to do that, I'm gonna bring you all of that information. So I'm back now, and one of the questions people had was, how do I actually invest in the stock market? Please, can you take me on a one-on-one? You know, can you just guide me? Can you just, and all of that. I did that for a couple of people. Then I'm like, no, this is not scalable. I can't continue. There are still people that need this information, and rather than bringing it to just one or two persons, let me do a proper video about it. Everything you need to know about investing in the stock market. So whether you're in Nigeria, of course this video is going to be more of Nigerian examples because I'm a Nigerian, but it doesn't matter whether you're Ghanaian, Kenyan, Rwanda, South Africa, wherever you're watching this from, it's the same procedure. I'm going to guide you through step by step how to start your investment journey anywhere in the world. So stick with me. Honestly, people are making money from the stock market. Why some people are busy working so hard for money, some people have their money working hard for them, and that's the honest truth. The Nigerian stock market alone in the last 2 to 3 years have outperformed most top US company stocks, and that's the fact. And when I talk about US company, I'm referring to the very top among the top companies. I'm talking about companies like Nvidia, Tesla, Palantir, Netflix, and even Amazon. Yes, you heard me right. Nigerian stock like BUA Food, MTN Nigeria, Transcorp Hotels, and even Dangote Cement have gone on to do so well in the last couple of months and even years. Some of these companies have done over 500% return on investment over the last 2 years. So picture this: if for example you invested over 100,000 naira in one of these stocks I'm talking about, let's say a stock that have done 500% return, by now your 100,000 naira should have multiplied to become over 600,000 to 700,000 naira, and that's a fact. And this is huge because I can count how many companies all over the world that have gone on to do this kind of numbers. So the Nigerian stock market is actually performing well, you know, because of a number of things. One, the growth in population. These are things people use every day, people eat every day, people buy these things every day. For companies like MTN, we are talking about the increased awareness and usage of technology. I mean, a lot of people are online now, unlike in those days when people hardly buy data, they hardly come online. People are spending thousands and millions buying data just to be online. So technology being powered by the internet is giving MTN Nigeria a huge advantage, and this is why the stocks keep going high. So today I'm going to show you how to actually get into the Nigerian stock market step by step, whether you're living in Nigeria or even outside Nigeria. And this also applies to people living in other countries. I mean, if you can follow these exact same steps, then you would in no time become an investor yourself. So whoever is watching this video, wherever you're watching from, it's the same procedure. Nothing changes. Wherever there is change, I'm going to tell you what to do about it. So the first thing that you need to know is that you need a broker, and this is because you cannot buy directly from the exchanges. Let's say, for example, in the case of Nigeria, the Nigerian Exchange Commission. In the case of Kenya, is the Nairobi Exchange Commission, and in Ghana we have the Ghana Exchange. And you cannot just go into the market and just buy like that. You need an intermediary, a middleman, you know, a platform that is licensed, that is going to help you buy and sell at your demand and on your behalf. And the good news is that most of these brokers now have their apps, unlike back in those days when things were sort of manual. Now there are apps where you could just from the comfort of your home download this app, follow the steps, just start your investment. So for Nigeria, we have apps like Bamboo, RiseVest, HISA, Optimus, and Trove. Any of these ones can serve you properly. For people in Ghana, you can use Databank Group and SBG Securities Ghana. And for someone in Kenya, you can use platforms like FX Pesa, that's PESA, HISA, which is personally one of my favorites, works for both Kenya and Nigeria. So you can buy Kenyan stocks, Nigerian stocks, even foreign stocks, US, Europe, wherever you want to buy from in the HISA app and HISA platform. And this is not a sponsored video, by the way. It's just something I've used that really worked well for me, and it's really, really easy for anyone to use. Please let me put out a warning here. Before you pick any platform, confirm that it is registered with the Securities and Exchange Commissions of your country. Very important. You don't want to be doing business or be investing via a platform that is not recognized or is not licensed. If anything happens tomorrow, your money, your investments is as good as gone, and nobody needs telling you that. So you need to make sure that they are licensed. The reason for this is if you're dealing with a licensed broker, and of course they are licensed, they are regulated, they follow the rules. If something happens and they're out of business and they can no longer continue, there is a procedure to move everybody on that investment platform to another platform. So you're not losing your investments, your stocks, your whatever you've bought. You are not losing an inch of it. So that's why it's good to deal with licensed and registered brokers. So if you're watching me from anywhere, any country I haven't mentioned, please specify in the comment section. If you want to know what platforms are best, I can recommend 2 to 3 in your country, ensuring that they are registered or licensed to do business. The next thing you want to do after downloading the app is to actually open an account with them. And for Nigerians, to do so, you would need the following things. Number 1 is your BVN. And of course, this is not standard for any Nigerian financial platform. So you don't need to be scared. Whether it's banking, whatever you're doing in the financial space, you would need your BVN. So the next thing you need is a local bank account, because this is where you push money from. This is where you fund your investment from. And also in cases where you sell your stocks or your shares, this is where your money is going to move back into. So you definitely need a bank account. The next thing you will need is a proof of address. Every financial institution or platforms these days, they require them to do a KYC. That's know your customer. So for these, they might ask you to provide your utility bill, your bank statement, your NIN. Any of these will work. And if you live abroad thinking of investing in Nigeria, you can also use your foreign address, but you would need that document to be notarized by a notary public. If you cannot get a notary public to do that for you, then just look for a Nigerian address and use a Nigerian address. That's just it. It's as simple as that. The next thing you need is a passport photograph. And one of those days when we have to go to a photo studio to take a passport photograph, you can actually do this from the comfort of your home. The same phone you're watching me, you can just use take a short photo of your face up, and that's it. Just do the cropping and upload it, and you'll be fine. And the final thing you might be required to submit is a valid ID. This could be your international passport, your driver license, your NIN, just about any valid ID that represents you and have your photo on it. The registration does not take time. It usually takes around just a few minutes and hours. So once you're done with all of this process, the system will automatically generate what is called a CSCS number for you. This is for Nigerians, of course, because to invest in the Nigerian stock market, you need a CSCS number. And the CSCS stands for Central Securities Clearing System. This is where all share ownership in Nigeria is recorded. Think of it as your unique investment ID. If you've opened your account and you do not have your CSCS number, or you can't find it, or you're not sure if it's generated or not, reach out to the customer support. They will handle it themselves and ensure that your CSCS number is created, because it's very important. So let's say something happens to the broker or the platform, you can still trace your shares, like I told you, with your unique CSCS number. And this is why it is important. Also, in case you want to move change broker and all of that, you move with your CSCS number. Your CSCS number does not change. It follows you through your investment journey. So let's say you're using Bamboo and suddenly you're no longer satisfied with Bamboo. You want to open AfriInvest or you want to open Optimus. When you get to Optimus, they're going to ask you for your CSCS number if you don't have it. So once your CSCS number is ready, the next thing you want to do is to fund your account. And for this, you need to go back to the app, maybe the home page, and locate where it says wallet or add money. Click on it, follow through the process, and it will either show you an account number where you transfer money to, or they'll ask you to input your card details, or they'll automatically transfer you to your bank where you just do the transactions, and that's it. And the second one I'm going to put out here is, do not invest money you cannot afford to leave alone for a very long time, because this is not forex trading. No, quite different. I'm going to do a video comparing what investment is with forex trading. So it is investing, which means you're looking at a longer term. You're looking at years from now, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. Some people even leave their investments up to 40, 50 years, and even for their children to come on board and continue. So you're not looking that, oh, because when I'm saying this, you might invest your money now and suddenly the market drops. Yes, it happens. The market goes up and down. So it could just dip right after you invest your money, and you begin to panic and you begin to scream like, what's happening? What's happening? Is my money gone? No, your money is not gone. It's still there, but you need to be patient for the market to come back up, because it goes back and forth. It's a stock market. As much as you aim and look to make profit, you should also fathom the possibility of losses. But in most cases, it doesn't stay down for so long. It goes down, it comes up, and then it just keep pushing and keep moving higher. So be looking at a long-term thing, not the money that you invest, and once the market goes down, you panic and you run and take your money. You're going to lose that completely. That's not how to invest. So after you've done this, the next thing you're looking to do, the final step, is to buy your stock. And how do you do this? Now that you've funded your account, you want to go to your account and click on what you actually want. Some apps group it in this way. They have Nigerian stocks, they have the foreign stocks, they have treasury bills, they have all different kinds of things. Search for the particular stock you want to buy. Let's say you want to buy BA Food or MTN Nigeria or even Guinness. Whatever you want to buy, search for it and it will pop out. Click on it. And this is if you want to invest in individual stocks. But if you want to invest in ETFs, they are also all available in most of these apps. So you want to go to the ETFs and look for the appropriate one. Click on it, place your order, enter the amount of shares you want to invest or the number of stocks, and confirm the order. That's it, done. And if this is like the Dangote refinery that is coming on, you're already a part owner of the Dangote refinery by just taking these steps. It's that easy and that simple. But hold on a bit, because I want to give you some extra information. Like if you're new and don't even know where to start from, we have platforms, like AfriInvest. They send weekly stock recommendations every Monday morning, which tells you the stocks to buy, the stocks you should sell, and the stock you should hold. This is a good starting point while you're still trying to analyze companies yourself. And if you want me to do a compilation of good stocks that you should actually invest in, let me know, and I'm going to do that in subsequent videos, okay? But also, like I've always stressed on this channel, you want to do your own research. Ask questions. Find out what this company does. Are they actually growing? Are they making profits? For how long have they been in profit? Have they been consistent? Do they pay dividends? Who is running this company? Like, these are the things you want to ask. These are the kind of things you want to know when it comes to fundamentals. Also, just know that the Nigerian stock market opens at around 9:30 in the morning and closes by 2:30 p.m. But this doesn't really matter for investors, because you are not a trader that is constantly monitoring the market and looking for entry and exit point. But you are investing for the long term, so you can place your order at any time and let it run. The stock market is for everybody. It is not just for bankers. It is not for a select few. It is not for the millionaires or the billionaires. You don't need to wait until you have millions of money. You can just make it like a regular, consistent payment, whereby if you're a salary earner or you're a business person, you can say, okay, every week I want to invest 10,000, 20,000 into the stock market. So as a recap, here's everything you need to start your investment journey. Number one, you need a brokerage account. Number two, you need a CSCS number created for you. Number three, go ahead and fund your account. And number four, place your order. Okay, so tell me in the comment section, what Nigerian stocks are you watching right now, or even your country stock, whether you're in Kenya, South Africa, Namibia, Uganda, wherever you're watching from. What are the stocks you're watching right now that you're looking to invest in? And for me to make a video to break down what possible stocks are gonna do well in the next couple of years, let me know and I'll make that video.